Okay, listen. Hi, it's Dan. I took a benzo, which I probably should have done before I recorded that last video. But I want to just focus on what I was trying to say, which is that I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I think you are an excellent social worker and you are an excellent psychiatrist. And I know my behavior was extreme, but I've been dealing with so much stress. So much stress. To the point where I honestly, I had to go to the ER when I presented that note. And they did a psych evaluation. And they said, okay, you should be on more benzos, which I don't necessarily disagree with. I think I'm getting more benzos from them than. The only time I've ever actually been prescribed more benzos than I'm on currently was when I was my mom's caregiver, when she was literally at home hospice and I was her caregiver. Look, I've been through hell. I'm going through hell with my arm. But I hope you know I'm a good person. And if I'm not a good person, I'm trying so hard to be a good person. It didn't hit me until after I sent that last video, and I swear it's the second and the last video I'm going to send, that I may have opened up Pandora's box and you should both keep your jobs. I'm not going to sue or anything like that. I think that you are helping the world. I think you are good people. But look, this is why the book, the memoir that I'm going to write is called Balance. Because it's like the butterfly effect, Sometimes you do something and it has, like you hit somebody with a car. And sometimes you hurt them, or sometimes you kill them. This is how you know I'm being sincere, because I'm talking about stuff that I know is really sensitive. I probably should preface this with a trigger warning. But if somebody gets hit with a car, right? What are the consequences that driver faces if they weren't drunk or speeding? If they were just being negligent? They ignored, I don't know if they ignored the light or if they were looking at their phone, or certainly their eyes weren't on the road. Certainly a competent driver wouldn't have hit me. I don't know what the case was with you or with your loved one. But look, it's 10 years later. Look at me. I'm a mess. I'm a wreck. And I lost my mom. I lost my marriage crumbled. That's the other thing I really got to get across. I got to do it publicly. I love my ex-wife. I almost said wife, and I still say that sometimes. I married her because I love her. And when I came back to New Jersey, I asked her to marry me again, and she said she was never getting married again. And it broke my heart. Because I think she should be entitled to the best life possible. And she certainly deserves a better husband than I ever was. She deserves a family. She deserves everything. She deserves everything. She's the best human being I've ever met in my life, other than my mom, who is dead from a glioblastoma. How fair is that? But I focus on me because I do need help. And not psychiatric help. Well, I do need psychiatric help, but I'm receiving psychiatric help. What I need help with, okay, is to get my arms to function. When I'm under intense stress, my hand functions less. I think there's something going on neurologically. I'm not really sure. To reiterate, hit by a car Labor Day 2017. Next day, excellent surgeon, New York Presbyterian, Dr. William Levine, performed an open reduction internal fixation on my humeral head. You can actually see a very similar surgery on the second episode of the second season of The Pit. I love The Pit. It's brilliant. He did that because he wanted to see if he could save the shoulder or the humerus, knowing that there was like a 90% plus chance due to the massive bone damage and blood loss that I was going to probably, that the bone would probably die due to a vascular necrosis, which I developed. And then when that happened, they had to perform a second procedure in 2023 on the shoulder. And I also had a procedure in my hand to restore sensation called carpal tunnel release. The second procedure on my shoulder, though, which I guess is the third procedure overall, is a partial shoulder replacement. And when he did the incision, this is in the medical report, and again, if I could just get my medical reports all together in a way that I can access them and that they are stored privately but also open to whoever needs them, need being the key word. When he opened me up, the incision, the dead bone had decayed, had rotted, so that it poured out like sand. I remember in the medical report he used the word swaths of bone. I think he said literally came pouring out. And then I had the partial shoulder replacement. I think he did the best job possible. I'm basically in love with my surgeon and his team. God, yeah, medical. You guys are all superheroes to me. You really are. I don't fault anyone, okay? I really don't, except for the driver. Fucking hate his guts. But I still need help. And I'm not getting it. And there's so much I can contribute to the world if I could just get my health back. And if I could just write again. And if I had the right medications. And I'm getting those medications. I'm getting the benzos. I'm getting the Adderall. I haven't picked up the Adderall, but I'm going to get it today. I'm on duloxetine, which I do think was the medication that gave me hives, but I don't remember. And frankly, I also need a partner. Like, because my dad's not helping. And there's certain things that men need women for. It's a harsh truth, but it is true. And when my wife left, and I wish she hadn't, I wish we'd remained married. God, this is all so stressful and so difficult. Just know that I'm sorry. And that I'm grateful. More than that, I'm grateful for everything that you two have done for me. You're two of the kindest people to me. I do think women are better than men. I do think they're smarter, fairer, kinder. But please help me. Please help me get my medical records. Please help me see the doctors I need to see. Please help me get my stuff out of the 10 by 10 storage unit that's in LA. I'm trying to work with some friends in LA who may be able to help me get the stuff that I need. I'm trying to compile a list. And if you really want to help, and I say this only as a half joke, you might be able to help me get some Springsteen tickets. Look, I want to make America love again. I want to make America the place it was under Obama's administration. That's why I want to run for office. I also have a lot of artistic ambitions. And the Asperger's diagnosis isn't official, but I think it would be really beneficial if I were officially diagnosed. It would help me understand myself better. it's a real battle between sorry and thank you, because I'm sorry everything is happening the way that it is. I really am. And I almost wanted to say the word pray, but I don't believe in God. I want to do everything in my power to make sure that everyone benefits, for lack of a better word, from this in a way, or that your bosses are recognized or recognize you for the exemplary work that you did with me and the amount of work that you had to do with me, but that it's still an ongoing. There are still so many ongoing issues. And I also want to say sorry because I'm sure it was emotionally taxing for you and also logistically taxing for you. I just want to reach my potential. I just want to help the world. That's all I want to do, is help other people and reach my potential. And I'm really sorry if I'm bothering you. I'm really not intending to do that either. Thank you for everything you've done. Please let me know if there's any way that I can help. Please help me achieve my dreams. Please help me keep my stuff, which is in that storage unit. Please help me get my medical records so there can be a continuity of care, so that I can get the physical help with my shoulder and the official documentation that shows that I've had this rotator cuff tear and probably need rotator cuff surgery like ASAP, and I can be relieved of pain. I'm getting the physical therapy that I need. I'm getting the occupational therapy that I need. I'm seeing the doctors that I need. It's the two main problems are time. Three main problems are time, insurance, and the severity of my injuries to my body. And by that, I mean body, physically, primarily, but also my mind. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really am wishing you all the best. I hope. Shalom? I don't know what the right word is. Just hoping that you have good lives and that I didn't fuck up your lives. I'm sorry if I did. From Jersey with love. Make America love again.